What's going on? It's your boy Blackout Jones back again with a review of ReZero. Y'all, I did not see this coming, actually. I should have known, but I did not know. This was actually the mid-season finale of ReZero. So I think they're going to be coming back around January to finish the season off. But that's how you know when the show has that juice, man. You know, they go ahead and say, okay, we're going to cut it off. I don't know why. I don't know what the purpose of a mid-season finale is, but I know shows that are really premium had them. Got no Game of Thrones had them. The show called Power on Stars had one, but really premium shows tend to do this. I don't know whether it's because they need time to, you know, produce it more, take their time with it. I don't know whether it's to build a hype around the show or what, but ReZero has one. If you know, let me know why down in the comments below. All right, so we leave off from last episode where the Witch of Envy was about to approach Subaru. Witch of Envy looking like a straight bad bitch, boss bitch, coming on up to talk to him. And, you know, it's the first time we heard her talk at length. And it turns out she was talking that sensible talk. You know, she was saying Subaru need to value your life more, stuff like that. Because before she was just saying, I love you. But basically, she was saying, you need to value your life more. I want you to be happy, you know, choose happiness. Because really, like I told y'all, you know, a few episodes back, you know, most people would not do what Subaru's doing. Like, he's really putting his life on the line. People like in a whole nother world, people he really don't know, but just for the simple fact that he really got himself roped into this, and he's driving himself crazy, man. Like, he's, you know, trying to control things that are out of his control, right? And, you know, you see him have like a small mental breakdown and starts crying, and then he attempts to kill himself by biting his own tongue off. So, you know, basically he just always trying to escape, you know, run from his problems, get out of there, get a fresh restart. But what the witches were basically trying to tell him is that, you know, every time you kill yourself, there are people out there who care about you, who are, you know, distraught about, you know, what you did or what have you. So it's like, it's sort of like a real life thing too, because if you kill yourself in real life, you know, people are gonna be left behind, you know, to you know, to worry about you and like take care of you, and now they're sad. But anyway, I fucked that up, didn't I? But anyway, it's clear that Subaru is approaching his limit. He's spazzing out, and at the end, like, you know, he tried to kill himself. Some witches brought him back, some witches were gonna let him die, but they all like consoled him and gave their own opinions, and this helped Subaru get a clear, you know, like more peace of mind, you know. And then Agdina offered the contract one more time. Like, I thought we already established last episode that Subaru didn't want to take this, you know, soul swapping contract, basically. But essentially, the Witch of Envy wants him to enjoy the life. The message from all the witches to Subaru is essentially this, though. Don't be so reckless with your life. You know, even though you have this ability, just do not be reckless with it, you know? I think that's the most important part. And there was a tidbit at the end where the Witch of Envy said that he had to kill her eventually, whatever that means, right? Why would he have to kill her? We'll find out probably back half of season 2. This show might go for 3 seasons. I don't know though. I'm not sure, because I don't know if the light novel is finished yet. But at the end of the day, they did all that talking, and there was really no real solution that came out of it. They're still talking in riddles somewhat. The main thing, like I said, the main thing is they just want him to be more careful. And so my boy, you know, he wakes up, he gets sent back. Turns out Agdina took away his qualification. So, you know, she's petty as fuck, because like she's been helping this man, but, you know, she gave him the power to qualify, and then she took it away towards the end, which is, you know, pretty crudball. Now it puts him in an even harder spot. Now he might have to actually, you know, take that contract, make a sacrifice in order to accomplish his goals. So that was the first part. The second part, the main part of this was with Roswaal. I knew Roswaal was a shitbag, man. I thought he was a witch, or no, I thought he was like a what's that shit called? Like the Apostle of Greed. I thought he was witch cultist. That's what the fuck it's called. I thought he was a witch cultist. He still might be. I'm not sure. Right now he's an apostle of Agdina, or he's got a contract with Agdina or Echidna. So Roswaal revealed something that, you know, confirmed something that we already knew, basically. what we didn't know was Roswaal was the one who was setting up the fucking assassination attempts. Well, we know why he would do it now because he said it, but you know, I'm like, yo, somebody is sending these people to fuck up this mansion, and you know, somebody's paying them. Who is it? So it is Roswaal. He's a shitbag. Subaru, you know, that took Subaru towards the edge even closer. It's clear that Roswaal is insane. He's even stated that he's trying to bring Subaru closer to insanity so he can get shit done. That's all Roswaal gives a fuck about. He don't give a fuck about nothing. He just want to get shit done. If he dies, he doesn't care. You know, he's crazy, right? But he also said that the reason he did is because, you know, Subaru cannot save both the mansion and the sanctuary. That's right, because sanctuary, I think they got, well, the Great Rabbit is on the way, I guess, because, you know, anyway. So I've been saying this from the jump. I'm like, yo, there's no way Subaru can do all the trials. The trials, like, I think every like 2 days it's a trial, and with the mansion it was like 3 days, you know, and then assassination. Or sometimes it don't matter when he go, it don't matter when he leave, you know, it's always going to be an assassination right there. So he always has to fight his way out. He can never make it out unscathed, right? So that was fundamental. I'm like, yo, how the fuck is he going to do this? But now Roswaal etched in stone. Yeah, it's not possible. You can't. I did it, so he had to choose one, and that will make your resolve clear. Not gonna lie to you, Roswaal is the puppet master for real, yo. Like in some shows, like it's puppet masters out there, they be pulling the strings, you know, and making characters act a certain way. But this guy Roswaal, he's one of the best. He definitely is out there, you know, putting shit in motion. And he only has one life. He's very dedicated to his goal of helping at the end. We don't know what his goal is, but hey man, he's doing a damn thing, yo. And at the end, I'm like, yo, our boy Otto was jumping out there. He's trying to talk that sensible talk to Subaru, right? Basically like, yo, you gotta trust your friends. That's the only way we'll be able to get through this. And that's what the witches were echoing too. And you know, seemed like Otto just piggybacked off of that. But I ain't gonna lie to you, every time Subaru tried to help the friends or try to rely on people, you know, he always ended up dead. So I'm like, okay, so now, but he didn't trust, like he would try to go to Garfield, he tried to go to, you know, Bilma. They weren't really his friends, right? He didn't try and rely on Otto. He tried to help Amelia, but he didn't try to like ask her for help. He tried to just do things for her. But you know, maybe if he can rely on his friends, maybe they can figure something out, man. Just maybe, bro. Just maybe. But other than that, he's still in a tough spot, and there's still no clear answer to how he can do these things besides, you know, trying to get in the contract with Amelia, right? But it's time for the recap of this mid-season, the half of the season so far. So, the first half of this season it's solid, you know, nice little 13 episodes. Have we learned a lot? We've learned a lot, but has a lot happened? No, because essentially everything is reset. So he's still at like square one, is trying to free the sanctuary and save the mansion. He's been trying to do that for since the third episode of the season, right? But we've gained, the amount of information we've gained is valuable, but also invaluable, because he still hasn't done anything with what he's learned. Like he's learned a lot of shit, but a lot of shit didn't even matter on what he knew. Like the clones, like that shit really don't matter. Like Bilma clones, that shit don't matter. There's a lot of things that do not matter what he's trying to do. Maybe they'll tie it in later. If they tie it in later somehow, he uses all these elements in order to understand me, you know, beat the trials, free the sanctuary, and free and save Rem, because that's the main thing. He's still trying to fucking get her memories back. I forgot even how he was supposed to be doing that. I think he's supposed to do it with Roswaal or something. I forgot. That plot point been so goddamn distant, yo. But I think the answer was in the sanctuary. I think that's what the whole premise of that thing was. But you know, overall, it was a solid first half, because mainly this was a setup for the second half. The second half should be action packed, because like Game of Thrones, I don't know if y'all watch Game of Thrones, but the final season, it was mainly setup, and then the last half of the season was just straight, you know, to the shits, right? So hopefully we can get some good progress. I'm not trying to get, they gotta complete this arc, man. It's the arc long as a motherfucker. They gotta complete it. around January, man. But overall, I like it. I didn't know the mid-season finale was coming, but overall enjoyable series, still high quality series, still bringing out that element of psychological thriller, you know. So I have no complaints for ReZero. It's your boy Blackout Jones. Stay corona free, stay sucker free. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below, and have a blessed day. Peace.